gonna nerd out for this video. So I've never seen the musical. I do want to see the movie. And thanks to the movie, there's a whole lot of you that are now newly obsessed with my book obsession. I've read all 4 books in this series. There are 4 of them. Read all of them. Anyways, I have thoughts and opinions, and I put them in a newsletter. If you would like to go read them, you can. It's free to read and sign up for, but I'm going to share them with you right now. As a certified Wicked Book Series nerd, I am here to tell you that the Land of Oz is a metaphor for the United States. All parallels are meant to be drawn. The movie is based mainly on a musical of the same name. However, the story is based on a novel by Gregory Maguire. I can confidently say that this story shaped who I am today. Elphaba's journey was the first time I felt myself reflected in a book. The book version is explicitly political. It explores the nature of power, intersectionality, and the push and pull and overlap between religious and political extremism. Does this sound familiar? The destructive force of propaganda is on full display, and authoritarianism is not only questioned, it's made into the fool. Also, Winkies are indigenous. Argue with your mama. That's just the case. Like, look it up. It's a thing. So everyone's favorite prince, he is indigenous. The musical only covers the first book and unfortunately ignores most of his character, culture, and background, reducing him to just being pretty. His identity becomes a significant driving plot factor later in the books. For myself, Elphaba had a perspective that I easily related to. Born in unusual circumstances, raised in a religious environment, and in proximity to affluence. Many of the circumstances and opportunities that I had growing up were because people like Galinda made it so. The system is made up of choices of people. We are the system. We are the doors creating paths for others to move through. We can unpack Galinda's personality and how problematic some of her choices are. That's kind of the point of her character. She's the morally gray one, not Elphaba. Elphaba is very, very rigid in her morals and very consistent throughout her entire life. Galinda, however, is willing to make concessions in the name of power. Galinda makes a lot of effort to look bubbly and be perceived as good, but her choices don't always reflect that. Yeah, but like Elphaba, I was labeled a mean child, and I was mean. I was very angry that I had different cards to play than my peers. It felt like there was no acceptable choice that I could make. And I was right. Elphaba's story is about societal and family rejection, mother wounds, and standing in one's own power. Ultimately, it showcases how privilege always comes with a price, even if you're not the one paying for it.